Professor, you said earlier that or everyone in your kind of role gets to a point where they realise they can't know it all and understand everything because
Yeah.
of the size of this. Are there any people who need to? Are there a select number of geniuses that need to be across all of this? Or has computer science developed in such a way where no one can sit above it all and know a bit about everything? Or are there these uber geniuses?
There are often people who have an incredible ability to handle complexity, okay, in computing and elsewhere, and the genuine polymaths that can install and understand knowledge at levels that I can't, and many of us can't. And one could envisage people having the ability to understand things at that level. The dilemma you face, though, is when these things are at such an industrial scale and we're so dependent on them, is how hard it gets to do that. There's a very famous book called The Mythical Man Month in computer science. And the term the Mythical Man Month comes from the fact that people couldn't estimate how long it would take to write a software program. When we looked into this, or the person involved was a person called Fred Brooks, when they looked into this, they found out that for the operating system being developed, that was an IBM operating system, that most developers had to read 600 pages per day of change requests before they could do any coding, okay? Because the connectivity was so great. And that's the difficulty. The difficulty isn't the single individual understanding all this. It's coordinating the endeavours of many hundreds of thousands of people to realise these systems. If you ever have the good fortune to visit Redmond, where Microsoft's home offices are, I was struck when I visited there. They have a campus, and their campus have multiple buildings for Word, multiple buildings for Excel, multiple buildings for Outlook. And so all of these kind of development teams of many thousands of people have to coordinate in order to deliver the products that we run in our machines. And that's the dilemma of the complexity.